A new adjuster pulls up to a wind and hail claim. The roof is visible from the street. The homeowner is waiting near the front door. A contractor may already be there. The ladder is in the truck, and the temptation is obvious. Grab the ladder, walk straight to the roof, and start looking for damaged shingles. That feels productive. It feels like you are getting right to the point. But for a new adjuster, that is also where problems start. Because a roof claim is not just a roof, it is a property claim. And if you go straight to the shingles, you may miss the story the rest of the property is trying to tell you. This is part 3 of our 7-part series, Wind and Hail Roof Damage for New Adjusters. In part 1, we talked about knowing before you go. In part 2, we talked about safety before you step on the roof. Now in part 3, we are talking about your truck-to-truck inspection workflow. That means what you do from the moment you park until the moment you leave. And the first lesson is simple. Do not start on the roof. Start with the property. When you arrive, think about where you park. Do not block the mailbox. Do not block trash cans. Do not trap the homeowner's car in the garage. Do not park where your truck becomes the first problem of the inspection. That may sound basic, but basic things matter. Professionalism starts before you knock on the door. Once you park, take a moment and look at the property from the street. Do not rush. Look at the roof. Look at the gutters. Look at the downspouts. Look at the siding. Look at the screens. Look at the garage door. Look at the fence, shed, trees, and exterior surroundings. You are already inspecting. You just have not written anything down yet. Your first photo should usually be a risk photo. That means a wide photo of the front of the dwelling that shows the property you are inspecting. Not a close-up of the door. Not a random shot of the gutter. Not a picture of your boot, which somehow still happens because humanity remains fragile. A risk photo helps establish the property and begins the visual story of the claim file. Then, as you walk toward the front door, keep looking. If this is a hail claim, look for collateral indicators. Look at the mailbox, exterior lights, gutters, downspouts, screens, window trim, painted surfaces, garage doors, and soft metals. If this is a wind claim, look for displaced materials, damaged fencing, loose siding, missing shingles visible from the ground, damaged fascia, or other exterior conditions. You are not trying to make the claim bigger. You are not trying to force damage into the file. You are observing what is there. That is the job. When you meet the policyholder, introduce yourself clearly and professionally. You can say something simple like, "Good morning, my name is Josh. I am the adjuster assigned to inspect the reported storm damage. I am going to document the areas reported, take photos and measurements, and submit that information for review. Do not promise coverage. Do not promise payment. Do not argue with the contractor in the driveway. Do not let anyone turn the inspection into a debate before you have even looked at the property. You are there to inspect, document, and report." After the introduction, confirm what was reported. Ask whether any additional damage has been noticed since the claim was filed. That one question matters. The policyholder may mention a ceiling stain, a damaged shed, a torn screen, a leaking garage, or a room you did not know about. If you do not ask, you may not find out until after you leave. And nothing says great field work like discovering a missed interior leak after you are already 3 claims away. Once you understand the reported areas, decide your inspection route. Do not wander randomly around the property like you are looking for your keys. Use a process. A common workflow is interior first if there is reported interior damage, then front elevation, left elevation, rear elevation, right elevation, other structures, then roof if it is safe to access. That order may change depending on the claim, weather, safety, or policyholder availability, but the point is to have a plan. Plan your work, then work your plan. As you move through the property, document what you find. Use your notes. Use your photos. Tie damage to a location. Front elevation, left elevation, rear elevation, right elevation, living room, garage, shed, front slope, right slope, rear slope, left slope. Location matters. A close-up photo without location is just a mystery picture. And claim files do not need more mystery. They have enough. When you photograph damage, use a simple pattern. Wide photo, medium photo, close-up photo. The wide photo shows where you are. The medium photo shows the component. The close-up photo shows the damage. If you find a damaged screen, show the window location first. Then show the screen. Then show the damage. If you find a dented gutter, show the elevation or roof edge. Then show the gutter. Then show the dent. If you find damaged shingles, show the slope. Then show the area. Then show the specific damage. This is how your photos tell the story after you leave. And remember, no damage documentation can matter too. If you inspected the left elevation and found no visible damage, note it. If the shed was inspected and no storm damage was observed, document it. If one slope has damage and another does not, the file should make that clear. You are not just documenting damage. You are documenting the inspection. That is a major difference. After the inspection, do not just throw the ladder in the truck and disappear. Wrap up with the policyholder. Let them know you have completed the inspection, explain the next general steps based on your role and assignment guidelines, and ask if there is anything else they intended to show you before you leave. Again, do not promise coverage. Do not promise payment. Do not make decisions you are not authorized to make. Stay professional. Stay clear. Stay calm. From the moment you park to the moment you leave, you are building the claim file. The parking decision matters. The risk photo matters. The walk to the door matters. The introduction matters. The question about additional damage matters. The inspection route matters. The photo order matters. The notes matter. The wrap-up matters. That is truck-to-truck inspection workflow. It is not glamorous. It is not complicated. But it is how you stop missing obvious things. So here's the lesson for part 3. Do not start on the roof. Start with the property. Park professionally. Take the risk photo. Observe from the street. Introduce yourself clearly. Ask about additional damage. Use a consistent inspection route. Document damage and no damage areas. Use wide, medium, and close-up photos. Tie every finding to a location. And build a file that makes sense after you leave. New adjusters do not need random field habits. They need repeatable field habits because roof claims move fast. Homeowners are stressed, contractors may be involved, and weak documentation creates problems later. Inspect with a process. Learn the roof. Inspect the system. Document the evidence. This is part 3 of our 7-part series, Wind and Hail Roof Damage for New Adjusters. In part 4, we will talk about wind damage basics and why not every lifted shingle is wind damage. If you are licensed and ready to build practical field skills, check out our Wind and Hail Online Adjuster Certification course with Adjuster Academy of Texas. Need to get licensed first? Start with our Texas All Lines Online Adjuster pre-licensing course. Now get to work.